Hey my beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your March 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. Just want to mention, if you're interested in personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link is going to be in the description below. Please note that my website is the only way you can get a personal reading with me, so if anybody ever contacts you on social media, it's not me. I'm never going to reach out to you, so do not get scammed. But without a further ado, Virgo, let's go ahead over here and begin and see what we got going on here regarding March 2023. What's going to be going on here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the month here of March 2023. You had this card already turned over, and then this one came out as well. So let's take these cards and take a look. Five of Wands here coming out in the reverse position. Nine of Wands coming out here in the upright position. So I'll go ahead and take this for you, and this will be your overall energy starting into the month of March. So Nine of Wands, typically an energy of being very held back, very kind of shy. Usually this is represented as the wounded warrior. I'm kind of seeing it in this retrospect more, Virgo, for you. Five of Wands reversed. It's like pain is over, conflict is done, things have, time has passed, but you're still like carrying this energy of woundedness with you. I definitely feel here that you're like that one, like looking at the Nine of Wands, right? Nine of Wands is literally one wand off of the Ten of Wands, which in the tarot is all about burdens and things of that nature. But I feel like you're carrying weight that you don't have to anymore because the situation's over. So you're not in a place of conflict anymore or in a place of deep or great struggle, but you keep moving like you are still going through that same exact struggle is almost how it's feeling. So the more you keep carrying the feeling of struggling when the struggle is over, the more you're putting yourself in this position of unnecessary suffering. So I kind of feel like that's showing up here overall in the month of March 2023, and that would definitely be something to try to eliminate because, of course, if you're not in that energy of suffering, or, well, per se, if you're not experiencing the suffering, why continue to bear and carry that energy, right? So I'm seeing that showing up here for you so far. Let's go ahead, though, real quick and get an oracle card for you for your month of March. So what oracle card do we have showing up here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2023? And what do we have showing up here for you? We have here Peacock, which says raise your standards. So it's definitely a time here, Virgo, to raise your standards. At the end of the day, I feel like this is standards for yourself, when it comes towards the energy that you're feeling and the energy that you're bearing, bear high vibrational energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, raise your standards. Don't keep on holding on to this low vibrational energy that you definitely don't deserve. Start raising your standards and raising your vibration and carrying some positive ass vibes, okay? But either way, though, without further ado, let's continue and see what else is going on here for your reading. So I want to take a look here first and foremost at your current energies regarding March 2023. So what's going to be going on currently here for Virgo throughout their month of March? First card, we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Next card out is going to be the Five of Pentacles. And then taking a look here at the last card, we have here the Five of Swords. So Ace of Pentacles, card of opportunity. Typically when we see the Ace of Pentacles, it's a card of opportunity. It could be any opportunity. Pentacles usually resonate more towards time and career. So this could be an opportunity coming in for your career, jumping into March 2023. So for some of you, you might be seeing opportunities around that. Now, we do have here the Five of Pentacles. So this is good news for some of you because Five of Pentacles can represent any kind of financial misfortune, or it could represent that you've been going through a little bit of a financial struggle. So if that has been the case here for you, Virgo, having a really good career opportunity come in is really great because then you're going to start to see a financial turnaround. So I do believe for some of you, there certainly could be a financial turnaround happening here for you, jumping into March 2023. What this also does mean as well, though, is that Five of Pentacles is the card that represents lack. So if you feel like you've had anything in your life that's been lacking, it almost kind of feels to me like what's been lacking is coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. So I think there's going to be a turnaround here overall, jumping into March 2023. Five of Pentacles here could represent feeling like there's lack in certain kind of relationships, like friends. You could feel like there's lack in love. You can feel like there's lack in finances. There's lack in motivation, inspiration, whatever the case may be. So whenever you feel like you're in an energy of lack, lack attracts lack. But I definitely think that what you're doing here is you're fighting for a change, because you do have here the Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is all about fighting for what you believe in. So what's happening here now for you, Virgo, is if lack attracts lack, then like attracts like, then basically at the end of the day, it's time for you guys to start focusing on being in the energy of what it is you desire to attract. And that's what's happening here. So I think that that's the turnaround, because if you're in an energy of lack, you're going to keep attracting more lack. But if you start to tune yourself to be in an energy and a frequency of abundance, that's what allows you to attract abundance. For example, if you want to attract love in your life, start loving yourself first, right? If you want to attract money in your life, start putting yourself into a position to where you're working with money first, right? Attain money. Once you start to attain money, you can attract more. Fix your relationship with money. Don't say money is scarce, money's abundant. There is millions of different ways to make money on the planet. So I was telling you guys too, in the beginning of the reading, 9 of Wands here, all the way to the five of Wands in reverse. It's like you were dealing with some kind of struggle in the past. The struggle's over, but you're still carrying the energy like you're still struggling. Like, remember, the energy you're in is what you attract. So you really want to make sure this month, the type of energy you're feeling, always remind yourself that you're calling in a reflection of that. And you want to make sure that you're retuning yourself so that what you're feeling is what you want to attract in general. So if you want to attract more money, you need to feel more worthy of money. You know, if you want to feel love, you got to start loving yourself to start attracting that energy in. So definitely check in with your feelings here and the energy you're carrying in March, because I feel like it's incredibly significant to what's going to manifest for you. Okay. All right, though, Virgo, moving on here forward, let's have a look here and see some potential things coming in here for you throughout the month of March. So what are going to be some potential things coming in here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2023? Having a look here at the first card, we have the Ten of Swords. So there could be an ending of some sort coming in here. We also have a Three of Pentacles, and we have here a Two of Pentacles as well. So Ten of Swords coming in, it does represent an ending. Now, this is the ending to anything. It doesn't have to be specifically a relationship for some of you. This could be the ending to a, remember how I said you guys are in this energy where you're bearing low vibration when you don't have to. So it could be the ending of low vibrational energies. You're changing your mindset with the Ten of Swords. It could be the ending to toxic relationships or friendships in your life. It could be the ending to a relationship for some Virgos, if that's the case for you and you kind of feel like it's time for a relationship in your life to come to an end. That might be happening here as well. We also have here the Three of Pentacles for what's coming in. So Three of Pentacles are solutions. This is energy representing that things are getting better for you, things are working out. So if you kind of felt like in the past few months, or maybe if you felt like last month, just for some reason, nothing was working out no matter how much you wanted it to, things are starting to turn around and work for you. But that goes back to the reason of what I explained here before. The reason things are working out for you is because you're putting yourself in the energy to attract what you desire. So for a person who wants to attract love, by loving yourself, you're going to attract what you're looking for, which is love. So that's why things are starting to work out here for you now, because in the past, the reason they didn't work out is because what you were feeling is what you were attracting. And if you were feeling lower vibrational energies, you were attracting low vibrational results. So that whole switch up here is really a game changer for you. Now, we also have here the Two of Pentacles. For some reason, I do feel, and I've never really seen this with the Two of Pentacles before, but I feel like you could be attracting new friendships coming in here, jumping into March 2023. So this could be companionship. Also, in terms of companion, you could be getting animals. So you might be getting like a new cat, a dog, a fish, who knows? It could be a new animal coming in here for you. But I do feel like Two of Pentacles, like you're going to start to broaden the people you associate with. So it could be about meeting new friends. Two of Pentacles could be about meeting a new person, especially like they start off as a friend and then it might turn into something more. So there could be a romantic cycle starting, but it starts off first as friends. That energy might be showing here too. So looking at what's coming in here for you, majority of it's really good stuff. I did see an ending for most of you. But whatever that ending is, it's more than likely ending a negative mindset or ending the negative energy you were harboring so that you can be in a positive energy to attract positivity overall. So it's probably more of that than anything, okay? Moving on forward here though for you, let's have a look here and see what you can expect throughout the rest of March 2023 overall. So what can Virgo here expect throughout their month of March? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card out, we got here a 10 of Wands. Remember, I did say that 9 is one shy of the 10, and here's that 10 of Wands. Moving into the next card for you, 3 of Swords, beautiful. Now, 3 of Swords, the only reason I'm saying beautiful is because it's right next to the 10 of Wands, and 3 of Swords doesn't always have to represent heartbreak, it represents separation. So what are you separating yourself from? The 10 of Wands. You're separating yourself from bearing heavy energies that you no longer need to carry. Moving on forward from that, we have here the Page of Pentacles, and then lastly here for you, we have here the 6 of Cups coming coming out as well. So taking a look here at what you can expect overall throughout the rest of your March, 10 of Wands to the 3 of Swords, you will be removing yourself from burdens and you will really be changing the energy you're feeling. We attract what we are. We attract to what it is that we are vibrationally putting out there. So your vibration is shifting 110%. Now with the Page of Pentacles coming up, taking a look at what you can expect here as well, I really do feel like new people are entering your life. I just got that feeling for most of you. Like it can turn into something romantic, but companionship, it was showing up here for you. So I think that if you're a Virgo and you've kind of felt lonely, or maybe you've kind of felt like you haven't really had many people to hang out with, so if you've been in that space, I feel like you're meeting new people, and I think it's going to be a good time. Of course, though, if you're willing or wanting to meet new people, you also have to be willing to put yourself out there. So, start going out more, instead of being in hermit mode or being at home, be a little bit more social, and this can definitely invite you into new groups of people that you're really going to enjoy spending time with. Now we have here the Six of Cups. I do see, excuse me, for some Virgos here. Interesting. I almost want to say this for you. If you are a Virgo with a child and you are separate from the father, there could be a reconciliation coming in and you could be happily getting back with the father of your child to create a happy family again. It's not going to resonate to every Virgo here, but if you and the father of your child have been separate, I think that this could be representing a reconciliation. Just looking at the picture here, I do see that happening here for some of you. Now, Six of Cups is a card that represents the past most of the time, but it also could be a card here as well that represents acceptance. I think what many of you are starting to realize too, coming into March 2023, is that you can't change the past. The past is what it is, but you can do something about the now. And that's so important. So if we can't change what happens yesterday, but we can change what happens today, then that means that if we change what happens today, that ultimately alters our future. So with that being said, I do see many of you starting to come back to the present instead of the past, and you're focusing on what you can do now to better yourself and to better your life, etc. So I like that for you here for sure. All right, so Virgo, kind of like the gist here of your reading for March 2023 is that I need to switch how I feel. Because basically what I've been attracting hasn't been what I wanted. But at the end of the day, the more I've been attracting this negativity, the more I've been feeling negativity, right? It's a really hard cycle to break free from. For example, if you want to attract love, but you don't have love for yourself, the more that you keep on basically repelling love, because this is the energy you're putting out there, the more it makes you feel like love is never going to come, and the more we get lost deep down the rabbit hole in these crappy kinds of cycles. That's why we have to break the cycle. And it's not easy to automatically switch how we feel and what we vibrationally put out there, but with consistency, you'll see change, okay? So do everything you can here to switch up how you're feeling this month. It's incredibly important what kind of feelings you're putting out there into the world. All right, let's have a look here and see if the universe has any advice for Virgo. So let's have a look at that. Is there any advice here in store for the Virgo from the universe? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have here Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles here represents the card of confidence and independence. I do feel here that if you've been waiting for somebody to do something, Virgo, I don't know if you've been waiting on a friend to go someplace, maybe there's been a concert or something coming up and you've just been waiting for people to go with you. Universe is why don't you go by yourself? At the end of the day, that might sound fucking boring, but why did you want to go in the first place? To see the person you wanted to see live in concert that you love and X, Y, and Z. So at the end of the day, don't be afraid to do more things solo. Even if you naturally included people with you when you would do certain things, like going to a concert or going out to lunch or dinner, if you have this feeling of wanting to do something, don't rely on other people to do it coming into the month of March. Don't be afraid to do it yourself. Now, we also have here the Emperor showing up. I feel like there are certain situations in your life that you may need a boss up in, especially around the workplace, Virgo. If you're dealing with people in the workplace who seem to be, how do I say this? They try to act like they're nice, but they're really not nice at all. They try to act like they're a saint, but they're very low key, throwing jabs at you all the time, or they're very condescending in a way. If you're dealing with that, don't be afraid to boss up and show your energy and show your power. Essentially, if somebody here is coming at you with fake kindness, or if they're basically trying to act like they're nice, but they're treating you like shit, don't be afraid to basically say what you need to say here and let somebody know that you're not going to be treated that way in that manner. Okay? Especially if somebody here speaks to you very condescendingly, don't be afraid to say what you need to say, okay? Because at the end of the day, speak up for yourself. That's what the universe here is saying, because you don't deserve that kind of treatment. So I do feel for some Virgos in the workplace, if anybody's a bit condescending, Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself at this time. It'll do you a lot of good. All right, what else does the universe have here in terms of advice? Let's get one more card. And what do we got? We got here the Moon card. This is Pisces energy showing up. We actually just had a new moon in Pisces. It was quite powerful, I must say. So with this Pisces card coming up, with this Moon card coming up here for you, I think the universe is just mostly saying, in terms of advice, like, always check in with yourself emotionally. You know, your emotions are so powerful and they're so important. And the more you can check in with yourself and get a better understanding of what it is you're feeling, that'll allow you to get a better understanding of what you're putting out there and what your vibration is that's being called out into the world and reflected back into your reality. So being on top of your emotions is basically being on top of your vibration and what you're attracting at every given moment in time. So definitely stay in tune with what you're feeling. Okay, cool. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and close out your reading here with an overall outcome. So what's going to be the overall outcome here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2023. And what do we got here for you? We have here the World, and we have here the Eight of Wands. Oh yeah, things are shifting and changing for sure. You're moving in a new direction with the Eight of Wands coming into play, and with the World card, out with one, out with the old, in with the new, out with the old cycle and old ways of thinking and old ways of feeling, and in with the new cycle and the new feelings and the new ways of thinking. And it's going to be absolutely fantastic here for you. Taking a look here at the old cycle. What was the old cycle? Well, you were reinforcing this constant feeling of lack. And the more that you had this feeling of lack, the more lack you attracted in your life. Now, coming into March 2023, what you're reinforcing is this feeling of abundance. And the more you reinforce that abundant feeling, the more abundance you're attracting. So I love it for you, Virgo. Definitely a pretty transformative time. And all it took was like a simple fix. Like, it is simple. It is a simple fix. It just has a lot of factors and layers to it, right? It's a simple fix. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's not challenging or difficult. It's a simple one, but it could be a little hard to achieve because it takes a lot of reinforcement. So for March 2023, things are shifting up here for sure. Remember, Peacock over here says, raise your standards. You know, of course, raise your standards with other people. You deserve the best, but raise your standards to what you believe you're worth and to what you feel is right for you in life. And most importantly, raise your standards to what you feel you are and what you deserve. At the end of the day, let's say you wanted to attract love in your life, raise your standards in how you love yourself and how you wish to be loved by others. If you can love yourself how you would love other people to love you, that's the kind of love you're going to attract. Okay? All right, Virgo, much love to you. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. Once again, guys, if you are interested in personal services, click the link to my website below. I'd be happy to come hang out with you guys and communicate with you via a personal read. But Virgo, have a lovely and amazing rest of your March 2023, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.